Hi there. Today we're going to talk about glazing, and it's a common staining process that we see. Oftentimes someone will give us a standard sample like the one you see here and want this color. It is a multi-step process that we'll talk about today. So when you send in your samples, we always need the type of wood that we're working with. And in this case, it's a piece of distressed alder. And here's the raw wood. So the first step in this process is to shoot a seal coat over it. And with this one, we used crystal, and we put a seal coat down just to close the pores of the wood. And after that's dry, you let it go for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, depending on your condition and the weather conditions. After drying it, sand it with 400. And then you're going to do the next step. And in this step right here, you're looking at a pigmented stealth that we put down. So we picked a color that would work with this, and we tinted the stealth, and we shoot that with the spray gun. And after applying that, you let it sit on there for about an hour, and you sand that out. And once you sand that out, in this case, we used a glaze. We used the wood sawn glaze to put over the top of this. And after applying the glaze, you let it sit for about 30 seconds, and then you wipe it down. And you can kind of finesse the color in. If you can see this right here, this portion of it has some darker color to it. I'm looking at it right here, seeing some of this cream color from the base. And there you have it. That's how to put that glaze coat on. And we'll actually do one right here. This is a piece of molding that I'd like to show you. And on this molding, customer wanted this. So we had a sample or a standard that they sent us. You have your raw wood. After sanding the wood, you put on the seal coat, and in this case, we use the tinted base. And the base is stealth. We put two coats. We applied one through our sprayer, let it sit, we sanded it, applied the second coat, and we sanded that one out. And then after that, here's the glazing process right here. We apply the glaze, we let the glaze sit in there for about 30 seconds and wipe it down. And as you can see, the dark color can hang up in these grooves of the molding, making it look like the desired effect that you're going for. After that, once again, we put on the clear coat of crystal over the top, and you're complete. So right now, what I think I could do for you is to show you what that glazing process looks like. Here's a small can of the glaze tinted to the right color for the job. We're going to put some of that on and see how that looks. As always, wood preparation is important, and sanding and all that is on the website. As far as what the recommendation is of Campbell, we have material data sheets that will show you that. But here I'm going to put on some of this glaze, put it on liberally, cover the whole piece. You could spray this on, brush it on, and for the sake of this video, we're wiping it on. And let that sit on top of there for, like I said, about 30 seconds. Yeah, and this part, as you work through your projects, you'll learn how to leave behind what your desired effect is and kind of work through that. It takes a little bit of eyeballing to see how you're doing based on what you're trying to match. So I think that's enough time. We'll start to wipe this off. So here is the final piece with the glaze on it. And after that glaze is dried, it's recommended that you put on that top coat within a 6-hour period. I would wait about an hour at minimum for that to dry, but don't go over 6 hours. They recommend top coating and sealing it same day. All right, well, I hope this was helpful for you today. And I would say, as always, if you have questions on finishing, staining, glazing, contact the Color Studio. Todd Hughes is the coatings manager, and he can help to answer any questions you have. If Todd's not available, my name is Leonard, and we look forward to working with you. Thank you.